yo. Yo.
Picture right now, we have JC Performance Engine, Simmons Marine, Team Sunset Harbor Marina, Team Wanted, and Team Dragon. You're in command. Going around on the parade lap right now, we'll give you the rundown here. The pace boat, beautiful 45-foot Apache, former Kid Apache Kid. That's Team Lynch Mob. Will Lynch is the owner and a big part of this race. JC Performance, 32-foot Activator with Anthony Perry and Jeff Cropper. The 34-foot Phantom, that's Team Simmons Marine with Jim Simmons and Scott Lamontia. The 41 Apache number 33. That is Sunset Marina with Al Culbertson and Robert Asner aboard. Next to them, 30-foot Superboat Team Reinforcer, Donald Goodwin and Daniel Shea aboard. Outside is the 36-foot Cigarette Gladiator of Team Wanted, Walter Piasecki, the driver, Bill Purnell, the owner and throttleman. Next to them, the 42 Apache. That is Still Got It. John Begovich, Chief Savoring, and Richard Devlin aboard. 38-foot Dragon, You're in Command. That is Gino Marone. Great fleet here of V-bottoms. A little bit bumpy water here today. Should be no problem for these boats off of Ocean City, Maryland for stop number 2 on the 2007 OPA Tour. Quite a wide array of boats from many years racing right here. Great racing action brought to you by the OPA and their performance racing classes. Lining up for the start now, heading down the beach here in Ocean City, Maryland. It looks like we have a green flag already. JC Performance Engines goes right to the front at the start of the race. Anthony Perry at the wheel. Jeff Cropper on the sticks, taking an early lead here. The smallest boat in the class, in the Class 3, jumps out. Great acceleration for those guys. Big horsepower in that little 32-foot activator. Team Wanted with Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki quickly gives chase. Gino Marone and the Dragon Urine Command entry also in there. 3 boats doing battle right now in Class 3. The little boat getting the short end of the stick in the bumpy water as the 36-foot Gladiator heads to the front in their home waters. Team Wanted, 36-foot Cigarette Gladiator powered by a pair of Mercury Marine 525 horsepower inboards. Bravo drives. Bill Purnell does a great job on the sticks of this boat with Walter Piasecki behind the wheel. Quickly going to the front of the pack here in Class 3. Bill Purnell, a big part of putting this race on in Ocean City, Maryland. His hotel, the Atlantic Hotel, a great place to stay, great hospitality by the entire staff at the Atlantic Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. Many of the race teams enjoyed Bill's hospitality all weekend long. Great to see them out front in their hometown race. Team Wanted. 377 36-foot Gladiator. Quickly opening up a substantial lead. Walter Piasecki from New Jersey is the driver. Definitely quite a lead already here for Team Wanted, trying to prove a point in their home waters. We'll go on board with Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki. There you can tell when the green flag dropped, they put the hammers down, sticks to the wood. Quickly see the 36 Gladiator motor by the 32-foot activator here, a little bit bumpy for a 4-foot bigger boat. Team JC Performance got a great start, just a little bumpy for them in this water. Not missing a beat, doing a great job on the sticks. Bill Purnell with Walter Piasecki behind the wheel. Looking back a little bit now. That is Team Wanted. Class 3, number 77, another 36-foot Gladiator cigarette built in 2003. Sponsors aboard include Pepsi Bottling Ventures of Salisbury, Maryland, the Atlantic Hotel, Caruso Pizza and Subs, powered by a pair of Mercury 525 horsepower inboards. These guys turned this boat over yesterday testing and are out here today racing. Worked all night to get the boat running and doing a great job to have it here now. On board, Bill Purnell at the throttles is the owner. On the wheel is Walter Piasecki. These guys did a great job. Sponsors include Allied Builders, Pepsi Bottling Ventures, Atlantic Hotel, OCMD.com, David Horsey and Sons, and Caruso Pizza. A pair of Mercury 525 inboards power that 36-foot Gladiator. Out here today, these guys worked all night. Very special thanks to Jeff Cropper, Eric, Lou, Pat, Danny, Don, Eddie Simmons, Gene, Lee, Walter, and Strictly Business, Team Enforcer, Simmons Racing, Hot Licks, JC Performance, Car Quest of St. Clair Fire Department, the Crane Operator, and anyone else. Very special thanks from Bill Purnell. They said they'll be ready for Long Island. Look forward to seeing everybody there. Worked all night, and to run out front, frickin' crazy. Team Wanted from Ocean City, Maryland, running strong after working all night to get her out there. Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki. Great looking 36-foot cigarette Gladiator. Number 377. Bay's Battle on the Bay. There you see Wanted in their 36-foot cigarette Gladiator. This Bay racing probably not well suited to this big cigarette. These guys eat up the rough water, but making their way around the course right now. Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki. Team Wanted. A boat based out of Ocean City, Maryland. This is a beautiful 2003 36-foot cigarette Gladiator. Sponsors aboard Team Wanted include Allied Builders, Pepsi Bottling Ventures, the Atlantic Hotel, MD.com, David Horsey and Sons, and Caruso's Pizza. The Atlantic Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland, one of the main sponsors from the Ocean City race, is owned by the Purnell family. Very great sponsor for that event, longtime supporters of offshore racing. 377 Wanted. Bill Purnell is the owner and throttle man. The driver is Walter Piasecki from Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Crew members include Lee Beck and Gene Great. Check out Atlantic Hotel, OCMD.com for more information on the Purnell Family Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. A great place to stay when you're in the Ocean City area. Team Wanted. These guys came off a big win at the last race in St. Clair, Michigan. After rolling their boat in testing, spent all night working on the boat, had lots of help, put it back together, and won the race the next day. Right now they're trying to chase down the leaders in the Class 3. But still running strong at the Great South Bay's Battle on the Bay 2007 with the OPA. Quick glimpse there of the pit area, the crane area there, all the spectators right along. There you can hear the throttles going down, quickly jumping out to a little bit of lead. Team Wanted right now out front. You're in command and what's up, giving chase. Team Wanted, the 36-foot cigarette Gladiator running out front, powered by a pair of Mercury Racing 525 horsepower inboards. Hot on their trailer is What's Up with their 32-foot Futura powered by What's Up racing engines, the father and son team out of Point Pleasant Brick area, New Jersey, and Gino Marone out of Virginia Beach, Virginia in his 39-foot Dragon with Jim Anselmo at the throttles. Walking away right now is Wanted Racing. What's Up giving chase. You're in command, falling back in third. John Hagan in the navigator seat of What's Up, keeping these guys on track, looking for turn one as they head south down the Jersey Shore. Rounding turn one, Wanted pulling away just a little bit. Local connections aboard Wanted. The driver, Walter Piasecki from here in New Jersey, nearby. The throttle man, Bill Purnell from Ocean City, Maryland. Sponsors aboard Wanted include Allied Builders, Pepsi Bottling Ventures, Atlantic Hotel, OCMD.com, David Horsey and Sons, and Caruso Pizza. It is a 2003 36-foot cigarette Gladiator. These guys been racing for many years. Currently first place overall, 377 Team Wanted. You can see Bill Purnell doing a great job on the sticks, throttling as the boat comes out of the water a little bit, making sure those Bravo drives stay alive. Another former Super V class race boat, Team Wanted. Second place at this point, still with the lead, is Team Wanted. Walter Piasecki at the wheel. Bill Purnell on the throttles, putting Wanted out front once again. Coming off a win earlier this year in St. Clair. These guys have had a pretty strong year, doing a great job. Team Wanted, not giving up. There's Team What's Up, still giving chase. Not missing a beat, doing a great job. Walter Piasecki and Bill Purnell. Team Wanted, 377, 36-foot cigarette Gladiator. Great battle for second place still here between You're in Command and What's Up. There you see the Angel 1 coming into the screen. David DiPetrillo, Charlie Bass, and the safety team aboard Angel 1. Keeping a watchful eye over everybody racing here. Getting ready to complete lap number 2 here in the Class 3 2007 Point Pleasant Beach Offshore Grand Prix. At the wheel, Bill Purnell on the sticks. Team Wanted in their 36-foot Cigarette Gladiator leading Class 3. Bill Purnell, the owner and throttle man out of Ocean City, Maryland. Walter Piasecki, the driver, out of New Jersey. Currently first overall in race number 1 at the 2007 Point Pleasant Offshore Grand Prix. You see going by the Class 5 entry of Typhoon with Glenn Helwig and Candy Schluss. Walk in the park for these guys, leading the way around with no problem at all. Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki. Wanted and you're in command, straddling by the Class 5 Team Specialized 30-foot Superboat. Two former Super V race boats and a very strong-running converted pleasure boat in Arisas Rodriguez. Team Wanted is a 36-foot Cigarette Gladiator. Walter Piasecki is the driver out of New Jersey. Big Bad Bill Purnell, the throttle man, out of Ocean City, Maryland. Making their way past the Ocean Key House and the Pier House right there, heading into the harbor turn in Key West. Currently running third place in Class 3, Team Wanted, P377. There you can see Mid-America Offshore and Team TKO creeping up, trying to get inside Team Wanted. P3-10 Mid-America Offshore. Ken Doyle is the owner and throttleman. Gary DeSoucis is the driver. Still on P377, that is Team Wanted. Bill Purnell and Walter Piasecki. Sponsored by Atlantic Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. The place you want to stay in Ocean City is the Atlantic Hotel. AtlanticHotelOCMD.com. Great attitude on Team Wanted. Bill Purnell doing a great job setting the boat up. Walter Piasecki behind the wheel, keeping it up and running strong in Class 3, 377. In Manufacturers 3, Gino Marone and Jim Anselmo win on the final day, and you're in command, sponsored by the U.S. Coast Guard. Mid-American Offshore finishes up second. The 377 of Wanted in their Cigarette Gladiator finishes third in the finals. The overall results look like this. The You're in Command takes the World Championships for 2007. Mid-American Offshore with their 38-foot Phantom finishes up the week in second. AMF still There you have it from Key West. It was a great week for racing action here at Freeze Frame Video. Proud to be part of it. Special thanks again to our pilot, Russell Kilpatrick, as well as our assistant, Roxy Hanna, for helping us capture the excitement here in Key West, Florida. We look forward to seeing you with 2 more races here in Key West on the final day. If we don't see you then, we'll see you in 2008 to carry on the offshore racing tradition. Thanks from Freeze Frame. See you soon.